couple different things. On Wednesday the 5th, I'm hearing that somebody might be coming to you for money. And there's a question about whether or not you really want to share or you should be sharing. I feel like probably, but it seems to me like this person has either asked in the past or they're not really capable. Sometimes people come and they ask for things and you're like, didn't you just ask for this? Didn't you just do nothing with the last handout I gave you? You know, or they say like, oh, well, you know, let's do a trade or I'll make sure I get it back to you. And then they just disappear. They have no follow through. People who have no follow through, it's pretty much a guarantee that they're going to bite it again and be back on your doorstep again, you know, or they're always blaming someone else for their failures, you know, because they have no follow through. I never have enough, you know, and they haven't learned that character skill, that character building. And without that, you know, they cannot go forward in the world. And they don't understand that. So it's about integrity more than it is about, you know, your want or desire to help this person. I'm not saying whether you should or you shouldn't, but I think that you should be realistic, okay, about what you're doing there. There was also some talk of you being the life of the party. And I know that's sort of a Libra thing, kind of like Leo's, but it felt to me like it was quite literal, that you might be planning a party, you might be asked to step up, whether it's like a baby shower, or a wedding reception, or a bachelor party, or like you know, coordinating something for the business where you work. It feels to me like you might be asked literally to kind of create some type of a party or go out with a bunch of people and put something together. And I feel like you really shine when you do this. And so I feel like you're going to enjoy it and get a lot out of it, a lot more than maybe even meets the eye. There might be a bigger purpose to that whole event than what you're really even thinking. On Friday the 7th, I'm seeing sibling help. And it felt to me like there could be someone, and this could be the person that we mentioned earlier, the situation we mentioned earlier, but it felt to me almost like a sibling, someone younger, someone in need, someone close to you, could be a friend who is coming and asking for, you know, your time, your attention, some type of guidance from you. And I'm feeling a little bit better about it on that day in regards to them being open to actually grow and receive. So be mindful, okay, and do make time to do that. On Saturday the 8th, I'm hearing new house or almost like a remodel or a remake. They wrote remake. I'm not sure what that means, but it would look to me like we're talking about either taking something that you're already in or something that you already own and remodeling it, possibly with the intention of flipping it or giving it to someone else. There's an ultimate end result that doesn't necessarily have a ton to do with you living in it, and I feel good about that. I also feel that some of you might be moving forward with either a second or a third property, or, you know, if you do this as a line of work, adding to your real estate, almost like an apartment or even a complex, something like this. And for others, it felt like it was a home. So if you've been waiting and trying to finally establish ownership, okay, or a mortgage, this looks like a great time for that. Tuesday the 11th, there is talk, and into Wednesday the 12th, of your business going forward. And on Wednesday the 12th, I see your money going straight upward, and grandfathers, dads, paternal energies, talking to you about slow and steady wins the race. So they showed you as the tortoise in the tortoise and the hare, and it was like, just keep going, just keep going, just keep plugging along. I feel like in with these finances and this increase, you're not jittery about it, you're not double-minded, and as long as you could tune out other people who are maybe putting in their 2 cents and it's not super accurate, I think slow and steady will win the race here. Okay, so I feel good about that. All right, Libra, have a great week.